Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I am so happy to see you today. Today's been a good day for me. Last night, for some odd reason, I got an alert saying that oh, good. Oh, that I can sign up for gosh, I don't even remember what it said, but I got online and I was in the process of adding my AdSense, and it switched over and it said we are reviewing your channel and we'll contact you when it's finished within a month. And I'm like, are you crazy? So I emailed him, and somehow something changed again, and I was in the process of signing up for the AdSense again, which is the way we get paid. And it flipped again and said, they'll let me know in a month. Well, I sent them another email and I'm like, what the heck? And I went to AdSense and it said, we are reviewing your channel. It usually takes 90 of a day. So I went to bed last night and I was frustrated. And this morning I checked my phone and it said, you are now monetized and blah, blah, blah. So I gotta come over to the computer to see what it was all about. And I'm finally monetized. I went through the steps and I am monetized. Thank you. So it made my day. I'm so excited. So I had a visit last night and it was a little different. Confusing, and I don't know all the emotions to describe it with. I don't know if these things I'm seeing are dust particles or orbs. I'm not sure, but they're slowly kind of going around me. Anyway, I think I put my phone down. And no, I didn't. I was still on my phone doing, I can't remember what I was doing. It was a game. And I remember thinking, just let me know when you come. And I'm doing my phone thing, and I felt something weird on my hand. It was very noticeable, and I think it was like a shock. I cannot remember. I have so many things that happened to me. I'm like, oh, you're here. So I put my phone down and I look at this wall, which is right here, and these black geometric shapes started coming in. Now, black doesn't always mean something negative. It's just a color in some circumstances. So it starts billowing out and it approaches the bed, and I think it engulfed me. And so it was on this wall and over there. It was just full. And I'm looking around and I'm trying to see entities walking around. And I seen them a little bit and I'm getting frustrated. And at this point, I'm just like, I can't see you. And I remember asking them, put your face right here. I would love to see your face. Let me see it right here. And I said that twice. And today I was thinking, I'm laying down. And I tell them, let me see your face right here, which would mean they would have to lay on top of me to show me their face. And I'm like, I can't believe I did that. I know face popped up. And before I thought that through, I rolled over. I'm frustrated. I'm just like, whoa. But also I was thinking about something last night to the, where it said they brought the machines in. And I asked, are all of these for me? And then I heard yes. I did not indicate that. Was that telepathy? How did I know that? How do I know they said yes? I can't remember. But anyway, so I'm looking around and I want to say I seen movement beside my bed. I looked up in the air right in front of me. I cannot remember. I want to say I seen something. And I want to say almond eyes again. I might be wrong. All of my visits bleed into one sometimes, especially when I have them back to back. So anyway, out of frustration, I rolled over and I'm like, you know what? You're not going to help me. I had this attitude And I just rolled over and I struggled again to go to sleep. I did end up going to sleep, but I struggled. It took a long time. And then I was woke up by the bed thumper again. Not the original one, the new one. Now, I don't know if it's the same one or not, to be truthful and honest, because that's who I am. But I don't know if it's, I'm just going to say the second bed thumper, because I'm not sure. But I came back, and with the faster pace of bumping, it was kind of like this, when the other one was just like bam, bam, just like that. It was slow. Me being frustrated, I rolled over and I sat up in bed and I said, "What do you need?" And I didn't see him. Didn't see him. And then he kept thumping. And I said, "Do you realize that you have crossed over? Are you trapped or what?" And I listened. Not only listened with my ears, I listened with shapes and signs and all this. Nothing. And I said, I am protected by the white light. I don't approve of any negativity from the beings or the negative beings that come to me. And I said, if you're negative, you must go. You're not allowed to stay. And he kept bumping. So I'm like, either he's really negative and powerful on that form. I hope you know where I'm going with that. But he stayed. And so I asked my guides and Zeke, my soulmate, also my guardian, I asked them all, can you please remove him? And I started feeling guilty again today by saying that, because I'm like, am I missing something? Is he not a negative energy and I'm missing something? I don't know. I know he'll be back. But anyway, after I asked my guides to remove him, it was kind of funny and sad, because the pounding got on me. Oh gosh, let me think about it. The hard bumping, it started getting weaker and weaker, and I could barely feel it. It was the same bumping, but it was more mild, and it was doing this. And I remember laying there thinking, what's going on? Why is it getting, softer and softer? But I don't know. I don't know what was going on. But I looked around more than once, and I want to say, I seen this the other day, and I cannot remember what it was. And I have come since my awakening to really pay attention to everything, my body, my surroundings, all kinds of stuff, and especially my eyes. When I try to go to sleep and I'm laying here with my eyes closed, sometimes I'll open them and there's this dark spot. And when I'm focusing on it, it dissipates and disappears. Since my awakening, I have noticed that. Now, I don't know if everybody does that. I don't know if it's just a eye thing. During my awakening, in the beginning, when I would open my eyes, I saw different forms. It looked like a white fluffy cloud just drawn up to my ceiling. And then when they realized, oh, she's looking at me, they would detach and walk, and they looked like fuzzy caterpillars that were big. Some of them turned out they looked like spiders, but they weren't spiders. They kind of looked like a crab. When they detached and the tip of their legs were still in the ceiling, that's what made them look like a spider. So those things I know without a doubt. That's not just an eye thing. That's actually there. Here the other night, I woke up to something big on the ceiling. And I want to say it kind of resembled a octopus or spider. I'm not sure, but the legs were long and the color of its body was like a tan. But I remember kind of was like, what is that? And then it dissolved. In the beginning, I think that those were my watchers. I have watchers. I'm not sure what for. Maybe I'm assuming since I was awakening, I was more vulnerable. It's a hard word. So I'm not sure. I know that the man that I woke up to at the foot of my bed, he was a watcher. He was handsome. I have to say that he was handsome. Is handsome. I don't. I don't even know. Is he on spirit form? He has to be. If you're in a spirit form, he still exists, so he is handsome. He was kind of like a bad boy look. He was in a trench coat with long black hair, and some of it was in his eyes. Ugh. It freaked me out at first because I'm like, there's this man at the foot of my bed. And he looked mysterious, kind of spooky a little bit. I want to say his eyes are glowing through his hair. And it was nice, but he went away because he scared me. So nothing exciting happened today yet. I always look forward to going to bed because that's the most exciting part in my day. That sounds odd, but I don't mean it that way. I just know and hope that I will get a visit and they will expand more and more so we can communicate. I'm pretty sure that I know it's going to happen because on a certain level, they kind of already do. But I want to sit on my bed and have them sit in a circle around me and we talk and have conversation. That would be my dream. I told them the other day, this cannot be my life. This cannot be, these visits being the way they are now until I cross over. I don't want that. I want more. I mean, who wouldn't want more in those circumstances? I do know that I'm heavily guarded, and I'm not sure why on that level either. I know when the machines work on me, I'm guarded. And I know when I go to the bathroom, I'm guarded. And it's so funny because I could see entities on the other side of the bathroom door. And when I leave the door open, I really feel protected at that point. And I think it's mainly Zeke, because when I was a little girl, I always would peek out the shower curtain out of fear that my stepdad would be there. And that grew over into my adulthood. And I had sensed that Zeke was always on the outside of the door or inside of the bathroom. And actually, I have a shower curtain now that's clear. And it's silly. I'll be 56 this January, and I still peek out the shower curtain. Well, I don't now because it's clear, but I still have that fear. And I don't remember my stepdad entering the bathroom, but that's not to say that he didn't. It could have been something I blocked out. I blocked out a lot of things in my childhood because of the way it was. But yeah, I could feel the vibrations and the frequency. I want to say they're surrounding me now because I'm talking about it. I don't know. I can feel Bob. Bob just walked up to me, I think. That part of my life is something that I hold dear to me and that I love. And when I start thinking, when I'm alone, of course I'm alone, in the house, and I start thinking of things like, I wish this would progress my life. I want to travel and find myself. I want to go to various places that are holy or hold energy like Egypt. But I want to find myself. Who am I? I know who I am on the outside, but I want the inside to come out. I want to feel that. And that sounds funny. It's really hard to explain when you're trying to say, I want my higher self to surface more. I want us to intermingle. Of course, we already do, but she is staying silent, I think, I'm not even sure how that works. Maybe my voice coming out is my higher self. That's hard to wrap your head around. Is my soul talking and my earth body is not? My earth body, I don't know. That's something to think about. That's all of a sudden interesting. Because if you're in this, what they call the suit, this body suit, if the soul was not in it, then you cross over. If your soul wasn't in it, your body couldn't talk. But could it because of the brain? But people say your soul is in this body. They call it a meat sack or something that I feel is degrading, but in this earth body. That's something to really think about. It's kind of exciting. So, is my higher self always talking and thinking and moving? So all this, everything that I'm doing is my higher self, not my earth body. Wow. That's really something to think about. So, since we're born under the veil of forgetfulness, we don't know that. We don't know. There's a lot of things that we don't know. I feel like I'm getting off track with you. I'm sorry if I am. I'm probably at this point just jabbering things because this information is interesting for me. And I've been trying to figure that out for a while. And it just unfolded right now that everything that I do is my soul, my soul's actions. That's amazing. I feel that that was my soul, my higher self, channeling that information of it is. It's the way it works. How's your day? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you received lots of love and lots of blessings. I hope you're enjoying your life. If you're not, then I will send positive thoughts to you. Yeah, my day has been interesting so far. Also, about last night, my visit, I want to say that I think I felt entities going through the bed. I also, okay, I also, I was scanning. I also remember last night that, because sometimes they come in bits and pieces. So last night I felt like I was being encased and lifted again. And I feel encased a lot. And I'm not sure why they do that, but I felt encased and that I was lifting. And I remember saying, yes, please take me. I want to go. And I think probably that was the last thing I remember. But I remember getting excited when I felt that. I was like, yes, take me. I want to go. In the past, when they would encase me, it would make me claustrophobic and I would say stop. But now I'm like, let's go. I'm ready. Let's do this. I want to talk. But the bad part of that is they don't allow me to remember the trip and conversing with others. That's a letdown, but at least there's a part of me that knows that I go. And at least I know that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this here. It might be a short video. It says 21 minutes, but when I edited it, it shortens. So I hope you're having a good day. I love you thoroughly and eternally. And I'm going to send each and every one of you love, light, and peace. Bye.